Hey folks, my name is Kevin, and I just busted a myth. The myth being, you can't lose weight as a senior citizen. I did. I lost 58 pounds. And I'm 66. How did I do it? Walking and eating what I call real food. Real food is what we were designed to eat. I eat all types of fish, all type of meats, all type of vegetables. I don't eat pasta, I don't eat bread, minimal starch, minimal carbs. You will lose weight eventually. It took me 11 months, but I did it. Now I created this channel to maybe help you, motivate you a little bit by showing you how to cook certain foods. I'm a chef, I can show you how to cook certain foods. And I think that's what you need in order to lose weight, because you want to get away from processed foods. A lot of those processed foods have overly processed oils in them, particularly seed oils, which are not good for you. They're loaded with starches and sugars and a whole bunch of shit. You eat shit, you become shit. So, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionalist, I'm not a trainer. I can't give you advice on that, but I can give you advice on food, at any rate. And then maybe throw in a few personal comments and anecdotes as well, and maybe a little twisted humor. But at any rate, tonight I'm cooking wild-caught Atlantic salmon. And this is one of the healthiest fishes you can eat. It's full of omega-12. It tastes good. It's easy to cook. There's several different ways you can cook fish. I'm going to saute this in a little olive oil. I'm not going to use any butter or anything else, just a little olive oil. And it's going to be a nice meal. Why don't you watch how I do it? Okay folks, so let's get into this video. Sauteed wild salmon. Okay, this is how it came from my fishmonger. That's a word you don't hear too often. Fishmonger. Fish market. So I asked for a pound, and let's see how much I have. I like to I like to weigh my food. This way I know how much I'm eating. I don't weigh everything, just the protein really. So 13 and a half ounces, that's not bad. That's pretty close to 16 ounces, which is what I asked for. So I can still get 2 healthy portions out of this, no problem. Now there's a flat spot, a very thin flat spot towards the center of the screen, the front of the screen I should say. And then I'm going to remove because it's unattractive and it's not going to cook right because it's too thin. So you can save this, you can freeze it and save it for a fish stock if you'd like. So I'm going to cut 2 portions. And I'm going to pat them dry with a paper towel. And this takes the water off, so when you saute it, it doesn't spatter all over the place. Nice and tight. So I'm going to be cooking this in a little olive oil, trying to keep it on the healthier side as opposed to using butter. So I'm going to go ahead and season them up. Going to be using salt and pepper, the 2 most common spices in the world. And then I'm going to also use some smoked paprika. And paprika is not the hot one. The hot one is the cayenne. This has a very nice taste to it. It's really kind of more on the smoky, fruity side than anything else. Now you're always supposed to apply the spices high up so it rains down evenly. Mine were a little blotchy, but it is what it is. Here's my ugly frying pan. Little olive oil. That was only about a tablespoon. You don't need a lot. And it's already hot. You can see the shimmer of the oil. So I'm cooking these presentation side down. And the presentation side is the side that you see when you're presented your food. So you're actually looking at the bottoms right now. So I'm going to cook it like this for about 2 minutes and then get the sides done as well. 2 minutes each side and 2 to 3 minutes on the bottom. I'm trying to go for a medium interior temperature, which is what I prefer on fish. If this was beef, I'd go for a medium rare, but it's not. I also have some garlic cloves in there. That's going to give the fish a real nice taste. And I'm not throwing those out. I'm eating those. So you see how I cook one end at a time, prop it up against the side. And this just cooks it more evenly inside the fish. And another way to get a good cook on the inside is to take the protein out, protein being the fish in this case. Take it out like an hour or so prior to cooking it. This way it can come up to room temperature and it'll cook quicker and more evenly. That garlic was so good. Okay, that's just about time to present this. Just got to finish cooking it on the bottom for a couple of minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. The Atlantic salmon, like I said, is one of my favorite. It's really, really healthy, real tasty. You can cook it several ways. I like mine grilled best, over a wood grill, but can't do that right now. That fish has some real nice color on it though. Now, speaking of internal temperatures, when you go to any steakhouse, well, actually when you go to any restaurant, any decent restaurant in the United States and you order a steak, they always ask you how you would like that cooked. Would you like the, rare, medium rare, well done? You're going to be nuts to eat it well done. But when you go to a real fish house, they'll ask you the same question. How would you like your fish cooked? Would you like it rare, medium rare, whatever? I order mine medium. Fish is medium. Medium fish is fine for me. So here it is, folks. All plated up. Look at that gorgeous color. Note the absence of any pasta. No rice, no pasta, no bread. This is super, super healthy. And I just have some tomato, lettuce, and onion on the plate. A little avocado. That's half of an avocado sliced with a little salt and lemon juice. Now, I really love adding lemon juice to my food. It really brightens it up. Get that seed out of there. It really brightens up the food. I mean, there's really no calories, no fat. So healthy. Yeah, I didn't want any rice on this. I didn't want any stir-fried vegetables or anything. Now that's wasabi. Wasabi, if you're not familiar, is a Japanese hot radish sauce, like horseradish. If you're not into it, don't do it. Now this is actually the second piece of fish. I cooked that with a little dill. Dill goes really well with fish. You can see even after the second day, it's still moist inside, and it's kind of pinky. The flesh is pinky. It's not white. If it was white, that would indicate overcook. And this was actually my breakfast the second day. Put that lemon juice on, no calories. A little natural sugar. I don't use bottled dressings on my salad either. Just the lemon juice is all I need. Lemon juice and hot sauce. No calories. Don't use that bottled dressing. That stuff is crap. It's got overly processed oils in it. I'm just going to finish this off. I'm so friggin' hungry. Well, hey folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, then throw me a frickin'
bone here.